everybody? It's your boy here, Motorburt, and we're out, not on a ride. Today's video is, I'm nervous as shit, and I'm winging this, but no, today's video is things you should be checking on your motorbike, or if you're buying a motorbike. Either one, it doesn't really matter, anyone, but yeah, we're going to go through some things that you should be looking out for. If I miss anything, obviously let me know in the comments, or if I get anything wrong, let me know in the comments. But yeah, we're gonna just have a look at some things. So yeah, the first things I would say you should be looking out for on a motorbike, if you're going to buy one or if you have one, and you should be checking this all the time, is your tyres, isn't it? I mean, it doesn't really matter if you're buying one and you're going to get them changed, but if you have tyres on your bike, you should be making sure that they're within tread, because they're the first point of contact to the road. So if you have crap tyres, you're sliding, and your braking is going to be a lot more crapper, and it's going to just make a hell of a lot of more difficulty riding. So good tyres are definitely yes, need good tyres. And on the tyres, I don't know how well you can see it, but they have like a gauge inside there to tell you when you're getting on your limit. And if you get past that, you need new tyres. I'm a hypocrite. I had a bad back tyre on my old bike, but yeah, on this one, it's nice and lovely. Nice tyres. And obviously, second thing you should be checking while we're down here is your forks. This is obviously a main one for when you're buying a bike. Is definitely check that there's no oil leakage on the forks. They're not badly damaged or scored or anything like that. I mean, that's not a main thing, you know, but it's something to check for while you're down here looking at the tyres and stuff. And while you're looking at the wheels, you can always just give it a wobble and see if there's any knocking or anything, see if you've got any dodgy bearings. These are just little things you can check when you're going to buy a bike. Sorry if I sound out of breath. And obviously if you own a bike, yeah, you should be checking these things as well. And another thing you should be definitely checking when you buy a bike, and straight away, is your brakes. Because you need brakes, and if you ain't got brakes, you're dead. Well, you're not dead, you can engine brake and all that stuff, or you could use your feet, but you're not going to use your feet on a big bike like this, because it would just scrape your soles off. But yeah, you want to check the brakes and see if they're nice and not spongy, because that's not what you want. You want nice, tight, hard brakes. That didn't come out in English, but yeah. And then obviously a good way to check it is just by pushing it and seeing if it moves. The same with the back. You want to just put your foot on it. Ooh. And see if it's got any give, because you don't want dodgy brakes. So that would be obviously another thing to check with your brakes. That's an important thing, your brakes. Like I say, you want to check whether they're nice and hard and not too spongy going all the way to the back here, because that's not good. You want to check that obviously all the lights work. If you're buying a bike, you want to make sure that all the lights work, indicators work, things like that. And you generally want to look around and see if there's any rust anywhere, and how bad the frame is, or if there's any really bad rust spots on the frame. And another important thing obviously is if you can get in and look, but you want to try and get in and look and see what your pads are like. As with buying a bike or just owning one, you constantly want to check what your pads are like, because obviously if you've got no good pads, you're not stopping very well. A lot of you people probably already know this stuff, but this is just for people who don't ride and want a bit of general knowledge of bikes. Not that I'm the best person, I'm a bit of a hypocrite. I forgot to say tyre pressure. You always want to make sure your tyre pressure is good in your bike as well, because that can make a big difference. Just pushing it around and stuff like that, and slow manoeuvring, it makes a lot of a difference. And obviously when you're at high speed, it can make a big difference as well. It causes a lot more drag if your tyre's flat, and if compared to when it's pumped up. So yeah, Like things, this is where you, ooh, look at all the mud I got on there. Damn man, my bike's dirty. This is your reservoir for your back brake. You want to make sure that that's topped up and always good. Yeah, my bike's slightly different, got a single swing arm, but yeah, you want to make sure your chain's always tightened up. It's another one. Another important thing to always be checking out is making sure your chain's tight. And like I said, it's just general observation in it to see and look what's tight and loose, and you know, some things like chains do have to have a certain inch of wobble, like an inch. Yeah, I'm messing this video up completely, but like I said, yeah, it's still in bad times, but it's just taking my mind off things. But we love it. Yeah, I'd say have mirrors in it, but a lot of people don't like mirrors, but especially the big ones, what come out right out, they're not very nice, but you know, small ones like that are good. But I definitely recommend mirrors in it. A good thing to be having. And another thing to check, loads of things to check in it. And these things you don't have to check all the time, but you know, it doesn't hurt to once a month or you know, every 2 months to check up and just have a look what it's saying and how it's going, because you don't want to be riding down the road and something's dodgy. Not on something like these, because they're big bikes and you can get up to speed quick and do yourself a lot of damage if you fall off of it or whatever. I sound like an old man, but yeah, from my experience, you know, you want to check these things in it. Obviously you can't see under here, but your coolant's underneath here. You want to check that you got coolant, because you don't want your bike overheating. That's a no-go. You just burn your engine up. That's not a good idea. Another main thing really that you should be checking all the time, and I didn't say it, and it's something you want to check when you buy a bike, definitely when you buy a bike, is the oil. And a lot of people don't bother, but just get your dipstick out and check the oil on it. And racing car. Yeah, I am at the side of a road, by the way, doing this video, people. Yeah, you get it out, you check it, give it a wipe, pull it back in, pull it back out, and just make sure that the bike's got oil, because if you ain't got oil, it's not good at all. You don't want to be running a bike without oil. That won't be good. So yeah, like I said, not a massively long video, people. I just wanted to give you a little video of what I thought you need to be checking on. Things like that, bits and bobs. Like I said, main things, tyres, brakes and oil are the main things you want to be looking out for and that. And then obviously making sure all your lights work, it's got coolant, things like that. You want to make sure you're looking out for no oil leaks on your engine or anything. Make sure that your engine's all nice and clean. And if you notice anything like oil leaks or that, you need to get it sorted out. You don't have to, but it's completely up to you what you do. Like I said, on the side of the road, man. Yeah. But yeah, man, you need to look after your bikes, and the bike will look after you pretty much. If you start neglecting it and letting it go to rust and shit, it's gonna, it's probably like what's going on. It's gonna go to shit. Yeah, you just want to jump around on it as well, check the old suspension and all that stuff. But these are things you need to be looking out for in it. Like I said, you don't want to buy a bike and then you get it home and you realise it's got all these problems. Just check while you're there and before you buy it, and make sure you have a good look at it, pretty much. This bike's not for sale, by the way, people. I'm not selling it, I'm keeping it, but I want to get a dirt bike because I will be going off-roading off places like this. So yeah. Yeah, we're shooting in a different frame again today. 4K 50 frames per second, so we'll see if this lot comes out better. Here's your reservoir, if I haven't said that already. This is where you check for your front brake. Every bike's different, but most bikes are majority the same, you know, like brakes are in the same place, you know, forks are in the same place, radiators are always usually located at the front, and your oil dipstick's always going to be around here somewhere. Well, most bikes have gauges, like a little glass thing, so you can see, and it has a level, which is much more easier than a dipstick, but you know, but majority of bikes are all the same, innit? Yeah. But yeah, like I said, look after your bikes and they'll look after you. Sorry if it's a weird, awkward video. I've not done one like this yet. I think I have. I don't know. But we're doing one now anyway, yeah. So like and subscribe, you beautiful people. Hit the old bell so you get notified when I upload. I appreciate all the support, the likes and the comments that you're all giving me. It's amazing. We'll go back over here and then the video like this. Yeah, I appreciate all the likes and support, likes and the support. And yeah, it's all amazing, man. Like I say, happy days. I'm awkward. So yeah, peace out and ride safe.